So that's all that first part means. Basically, if the lines intersect, then there's a solution, and it's just how many times it intersects. And it's the same kind of solution stuff that we've been talking about before with the notes. Okay? So for number one, we have to determine the number of systems or solutions for the system, right? And there's a couple different ways to do that. So you could either use a graphing calculator, but for those of you who don't have a graphing calculator, that's not super useful. But the other way to do it, and of course you can use the graphing calculator that is on your computers, right? And then the other way to do it would be to actually go ahead and solve the system. I'm going to switch screens that I'm sharing here. Give me a sec. And, all right, here we go. All right. So from here, we're just going to set these equal to each other, right? That's how you solve all systems of equations. So, and I'm not sure you have enough space for this one, but we'll try. So 5 equals 5 plus x squared. All right, how would I solve this? Any idea? Y'all can either talk.
I think you subtract 5 from both sides.
Subtract 5 from both sides. No clue who that was, but thank you. Yeah, but y'all are welcome to use the chat if you don't feel like talking or your mic's off. I'm also looking at that. Okay, good. And from here, what do we do?
We square root.
Yeah, square root.
Very good. All right, so when we square root both sides, a plus minus doesn't really mean anything when it's a 0, right? So we're just left with 0, right? All right, so then how many solutions does that have?
1.
Exactly, 1 solution. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that would be your answer for that one. For number 2, I'm going to try to give y'all enough space. And then I'll write this on the notes later and give it to y'all. I was supposed to print it, but of course the printer broke, so here we are. All right. But I'll post the inked notes later, so y'all have this as well. All right, so from here, what's our first step?
Subtract 7.
Plug in 16.
Well, first we have to set them equal to each other, right?
Oh, yeah, so 16 equals 7 plus x squared.
Good. And then from here, what do we do?
You subtract 7 from both sides.
Yeah.
Good. I think that was that Katie?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just cooped and locked up in a house. You know, that's
real.
Where's Oscar?
All right, now
what?
Square root.
Square root, yes.
Yes.
All right, and so from here, remember when we square root, we get a plus or minus, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus or minus 3, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So we get plus or minus 3, right? So how many solutions is that?
2.
2.
2. Super easy, right? It gets harder, unfortunately,
a plus and
but
a negative.
it starts easy. All right.
Solution.
All right, so go ahead and do 3 by your, or 3 is the hard one. Sorry, y'all. I'll do 3 with you. That's mean. Y'all can do the practice by yourself. All right, so number 3, we start with our same equations, right? And what do we do? What's our first step?
We plug in y.
Yeah, we
right, so we either substitute, set them equal to each other, however you want to say it, but yeah. Exactly. So we just set these equal to each other, right? All right, now what would we do?
Get x by itself on one side, so...
Can we get x by itself, though, if there's 2 different types of x's?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we can't do that, so we'll have to do what in order to solve this?
Subtract, like, the whole numbers? I don't know.
So we'll get there, but, like, our general goal is we need to factor, right? So we can't just solve it like normal. We have to factor whenever we have both an x squared and a normal x, okay? That's the only way to solve it. All right, so to do that, I'm going to get everything on one side. I want this x squared to be positive. It makes it easier to factor, so I'm going to add it, okay? So from here, I'm going to add x squared to both sides. That obviously can't combine with any like terms, right? And then what can I do with the 5? Subtract it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Does that make sense what I just did here? So I end up with this. Are we all still good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so from here, then what kind of factoring is this? Y'all only know a couple of types of factoring, but what would we get when we factor?
I forgot.
This is not an easy factoring, is it? Okay, but you do know that you would have to factor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many solutions would you get? Since it's not going to be the same solution, right?
It would be like 2 solutions.
It would be 2 solutions. Yeah. So this would be a 2 solution problem.
All right, 2 solutions.
Yes, 2 solutions. And the trick here is actually some of those are going to be imaginary, but we'll talk about those in a second. Okay. But for now, let's go with 2 solutions. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm hoping is that y'all can open up the TI, whoever that's on your computers. You can also use Desmos, which is what I'm going to use. So can y'all open up a graphing calculator? It doesn't matter which, just open up one. Okay?
All right, graphing calculator.
Yes, please. I will give y'all a second to do that, and then I'm going to share my graphing calculator with you as soon as I get it to work.
All right. Well, you say we can use Desmos, right?
Yeah, you can use Desmos. You can use
All right.
the one on the computer. I like Desmos better.
All right.
But whatever works for y'all. Okay, y'all can see that now, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plug in the different equations. So we can do the ones from the first, right? Just to see that this would be the way you would do it if you had a graph, right? All right. I think those are the 2 equations, right? Where is it?
So we would have 1 solution for that one?
Yeah, so for the first one, right, that's just 1 solution because it only intersects with 1 point right here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 1 solution.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to change the color, y'all. I used to know how to do this. How do I change the color?
I don't know.
I can do.
Yeah, you hold on it. Just hold on the color thing.
Oh, y'all are smart.
Yeah, then it
Okay,
changes.
there we go. Does that make sense then?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do I look like a sir to you? I know you can't see me, but that's just my opinion. All right.
Wait,
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, who
So
said
I'm not like old enough for that, y'all. All right. So from here we see how there's 2 solutions.
Yes, lady.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the different one. This is why I wanted you to do this in the first place. If we were to go ahead and plug in 5 minus squared and 2x plus 10, right? And we spelled out.
No
Do you see how
solution.
there's no actual solutions?
They're not connecting.
Yeah. So there's the solutions that we got were imaginary. So what you would do if you had a problem where you couldn't figure out how to factor it, right? You would go ahead and use a graphing calculator. And you would just double check that there are no solutions. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here, just sharing is a lot of ridiculousness. What I would have you write if you were on a computer is, on a test, is not real solutions. Graphing. Graphs never intersect. Right? So that would be a perfectly fine way to explain why you couldn't factor it. Okay? Does that make sense?
Wait, why couldn't we factor it? Wait, I'm lost.
Okay, so you couldn't factor this, right? Because there's no numbers. Like, what are the numbers that multiply to 5?
Nothing.
1 and 5.
1 and 5, that's it, right?
Oh, wait,
And
1
those
and 5,
aren't going to
yeah.
get you to 2, right? So we couldn't factor it. You could probably have done quadratic equation, right? But we're not going to get that far and that extra just yet.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. So that's why. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you had done the quadratic equation, you would have ended up with imaginary solutions. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So that's why they're not real solutions, right? Real means not imaginary. So those 2 solutions would have been imaginary. Okay? All right. How do we feel?
I got the corona.
All right. Let's try. So in the end, graphing calculators are sometimes your friends. All right.
Yeah.
There are so many screens happening, y'all. All right. Stop sharing this screen. Share a different screen. Yes, please. Thank you. All right, so for this one, these are super easy. For number 4, how many solutions do we have?
2.
2, right? Because it intersects twice. And then for number 5, how many solutions do we have?
1 and then 2 and then
1.
7.
And then for the other one, how many
Yeah.
solutions?
2.
2.
Okay.
All right, good. And if we were to
Yeah.
write the ordered pairs here, what would the ordered pairs be? What would the solutions be? It's x equals, you can estimate here.
So it'd be like
Like
negative, like 20.
Yeah, it's like negative 3/4 maybe for x, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to give us ordered pair negative 3/4.
wait, which one are we doing first?
Sorry?
4. We're doing 4 first.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
4 for then.
Yeah, so then the.
What do you
could
mean
say
by
that's
like which
about
dot?
Maybe 1 1/3. Right, you could estimate on these. I wouldn't hold that against you.
Well, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then for the other one, we have x equals what? Estimate.
X
So we're
is
talking
like
about this point right here.
1.5, maybe 1.5.
1 Again, on a graph, I wouldn't expect you to get this perfect. It'd probably be multiple choice.
Yeah.
And so we have our point, right? Because it asks us for an ordered pair, 1.5, and then what's our y value approximately?
3.6-ish?
Yeah, 3.6 or 3.7.
Yeah, like around that.
But yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, probably.
So those would be this right here and this right here. Those would be our answers. Okay?
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for these problems. Yeah, those would be like 1-point multiple choice problems. Okay?
Alright.
Okay.
All right, and then if we go over to here, what's our
I
x
have
value?
one solution, so
5
it's like
would be like
2
2, and X is 2.
Good. So what's our ordered pair?
and then 1.
2, 1. Right. And is there any other answer?
No, because it's a one solution thingamajig.
Perfect. And then for this one?
X equals like -3.
How am I supposed to? Oh wait, never mind.
So again, these would be things that you could estimate, and they would probably be multiple choice anyway. So
I
don't
need my
worry.
glasses.
All right, and then so x equals -3, and what's our ordered pair?
-3 and 0.
No, 0. Yeah, 0. 0.
And for our other one?
It would be
X.
2. Wait, 2 and then 2 -4.
Perfect. Y'all are on a roll. All right. So we feel good about these? Hopefully. Yes, no, maybe. How are we?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Stop
I've
saying that.
accepted my new gender. It's fine. All right. So from here, for number 7, when solved graphically, determine the solution to the following system of equations. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our graphing calculators. So go ahead and open those up if you don't mind. And we're going to graph these. Okay? I don't know why I left my graphing calculator. Okay, here we go. Stop sharing. Now I have to share the new screen. I feel like there has to be a better way to do this, but I haven't figured it out yet. All right. So from here, right, we're just going to plug in our new points. So x squared minus 3x plus 7. And make sense? And if you're using decimals, what you can do is you can scroll in, and it should give you the points if you click on them, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right. So what would our 2 answers for this be?
Can you click on it?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
here,
can't see anything on the screen for some reason.
I
3-7.
do not have a good answer for you, Isaac. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't see my screen.
You can't see your own screen?
Yeah, I can't see. What? It just made a blank screen.
Oh
I
no.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Stop showing your.
it's dead. Never mind.
Oh, well, that would
I'm
do
on my
that.
phone, that's why.
Got it. Got it.
I'm on my
Okay,
phone.
maybe
Yeah.
go get your charger.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any other issues we're having. But anyway, so our first solution would be 3, 7, right? And what would our other solution be?
1-5.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. All right. And as y'all know, I'm also at my parents' house right now, and there's a lot of noise, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
My cousin and sister is doing karaoke.
Karaoke, really?
I have to go. I have to go in my parents' room because it's the only quiet place I can find.
I'm glad that we're all relating to this. That's good. At least this will bring us together.
We're hella bored over here.
I know. I'm very bored.
You're bored enough to come to a math lecture that isn't even required. That makes me really happy, y'all. I'm sad you're bored, but glad that you're doing math type of way.
Well, I still cannot see your screen.
Really? Try maybe leaving and coming back.
Leaving?
Like ending the group chat and coming back.
Yeah, I'll try.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Not that I don't like you.
I'm only gonna be gone for a little bit.
Okay, I mean, I would hope.
Wait, what's taking a while?
Isaac says he's leaving. He doesn't leave. All right.
Wait, can you all hear me still?
Sorry?
Wait, it's not.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
I don't know. There. All right, so for this one, what are our intersection points?
Come on, what's wrong with this?
Oh, dear.
You
Anyway,
sound like
intersection
robot.
points.
Come on.
No, math time. Come back. All right, I'm going to assume that we all can tell where the lines are intersecting. Isaac, I sincerely hope. All right, good. So we have this one, 0, -1, and this one, -4, -1. Okay? I would let you use whichever graphing calculator you're used to on your test. So go ahead and
May I
just
go
use
to the
one that you're
bathroom?
used to. I mean, yes, you don't have to ask me permission. What is that?
I'll be back.
Okay, bye. Oh dear. All right. All right, and then we would plug in our last one, right? So have we gotten the hang of putting these into our own graphing calculators?
No.
No. Have you tried it?
I'm kind of confused.
No.
You haven't. Can we try it?
Yeah, I just got it open right now.
All right, there it is. I can see your screen now.
That is
Wait,
what
what I
like.
missed? What question are we on?
We are on the number 7 right now. I'm asking y'all to do it yourself. I just sent the link if y'all are having trouble finding the right calculator to the one I'm using that I like the most, and it's probably
I'm
the
using
easiest.
this most.
Okay. So if y'all need to go into the chat and use that link, go ahead and click on it. I think I got it right.
All right, I'm typing it in.
All right. So hopefully you figured out how to get your screen to look like this. If you haven't, let me know so I can help you, because you will need to do this for your take-home quiz. All right. How are we doing?
I'm still typing it in.
Fine and mighty.
Fine and mighty. That's good.
Hey, I got it.
Yay, that's good.
All right, I think I probably got it.
Okay. So we're all solid. We know how to type these in and so on.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Not yet. Okay. Well, take your time, Anthony. I think that was it, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm getting so much better at remembering y'all by your voices. See, now you're gonna show up in class, and I'm gonna look at y'all and have no idea who you are, but I'll remember your voice. So, just when I was getting y'all's names down, it's terrible.
How do you recognize my voice?
How? I don't know. If I think about it too much, I confuse myself. But if I don't think about it, it's fine.
Yeah, some people don't recognize my voice on technology because my voice sounds deeper on technology than in real life.
It does.
Your
But
voice.
the other one who that happens to.
It's so deep. Like
There's a lot. Like,
I know. My voice is really deep.
Okay, Anthony, how did we do? Did we get it?
Hold on.
Okay,
Trying to figure this
no
out.
big
All right,
rush.
wait. Or just keep going. I'll get it.
It's okay. It's okay. We can chill here.
Fine. It's not like anyone's going anywhere.
Fine.
Exactly.
Like,
I want
nobody's
y'all to
leaving
be
the
able to figure
house.
this out. Because I'm going to give y'all an assignment based on this, and it'll be super fast if you know how to do graphing calculators, and it's going to be super slow if you don't. So, we may as well figure it out now.
Don't we just type it in, right?
Sorry?
For graphing, don't we just type it in Desmos?
Yes. I just want to make sure everyone knows how to do that, because some people, I think it depends on what middle school you went to, whether you've used Decimals before or not. So,
Oh, Desmos? Oh, yeah.
I've used it.
I've
I don't
never
know. Some
used
people are
Decimals
just
in my life.
confused people. I don't know.
Oh, I think I know.
Yeah.
I only know how to do it because I'm doing it off my phone. So
Oh,
pretty
well,
simple.
fair
I'm
enough.
using my phone also.
Because I'm too lazy to actually do it anywhere else.
Y'all are wild. All right, so what did we get
All
for
my
our
stuff is not
solution?
working. Okay, that's fine.
So y'all should have done this by yourselves. What did we get for our solution? For the two
I
equations
got
that are.
two solutions.
And what are they?
They're 3, 0, and 1 to -4.
Good.
Yeah, I got that too.
Pretty good.
Like to hear. All right, good deal. So we're gonna go ahead and do number 11. Do y'all remember how to graph? It's basically just graphing. So for number 11, we go back here, change screens again. Okay. All right.
Hi, Isaac.
Oh, hey, Katie.
All right. So for number 11, do we remember how to graph? Hopefully, what's our y-intercept?
Wait a minute.
1.
Wait, didn't we skip some?
1, 0.
We just did 7, 8. These are the ones we did on the graphing calculator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I lost track.
Oh, sorry, y'all. That's what we were doing.
Why did we jump to 7 and 11?
Because I don't know. Numbers are weird, y'all.
Wait,
That's all I've
what?
got for you.
Okay,
That is true. I do notice that now, but I have no solid answer for you. Just accept it.
all right.
Alright.
So for 11, it's
What's our y-intercept?
0. 0.
So y-intercept is 1, right?
Oh,
And our
Yeah.
no, but
slope is.
Josh.
We can do this, y'all. What's our slope?
I don't know.
Y'all remember it's y equals mx plus b. So our slope is.
Yes.
What's the invisible number right here?
1.
1. There we go. So our slope is 1, right?
Wait.
One. Wait, what? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait.
Too bad. Alright. Y equals mx plus b, right? Use the y-intercept, right? And m is the slope. Hopefully we remember that. Right? So if there's an invisible 1 right here, then that's our slope. Okay? So now can y'all go ahead and graph this? Or
See it
attempt to
now.
graph it in whatever form you're currently using. Did I make a line? Alright, so we're going to go up 1 over 1 all the way across, right? Because that is how slope works. Hopefully that's coming back to y'all. And when we graphed it, did we get something like this? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, that's excellent. That's what I like to hear. I don't know how to make it, so we might just be stuck with this. Oh, there we go. This way. Okay, so then Where does it intersect?
There's two intercepts.
0.
Intercepts at
Oh yeah.
1 and 1 and 3 and 3. To me, that's what it says.
So wait, intersect at 0, 1, right?
Yeah.
No, it's more like.
Oh, I
5
did this wrong.
and then
Sorry,
1.
it should be up here. There we go.
Oh.
All right,
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
that was my bad.
never mind then. Yeah, I said it
Okay,
wrong.
are we happier now?
So it
So
should be
0,
like-
1.
0, 1, yeah.
So it's 0, 1, and then
It should be
3, 4.
3, 4.
Perfect. Good job, Bill. All right. So same thing here. We're gonna graph it. So when we graph this, what's our slope?
2.
Is
2. And what's our y-intercept?
2.
-5.
Negative 5.
Okay. All right. So when we draw our line, go ahead and try that out, okay? Remember that slope means rise over run, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just moved the graph, y'all. That was not my intention. That could look something like... okay. All right, close enough.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, what do
Yeah.
we get?
I got 1, -3, and 3, 3.
Yeah.
3, 3?
Isn't it more like 3,
Oh wait, no.
like 1? Yeah, if I had done this right, it would have been more like 3, 1. There we go. Shouldn't it be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then it would be
Yeah.
3.
Are we happy with that?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure. All right, good. Same easy stuff. Oh yeah, this is the last one for today. Same kind of graphing. So like I said, today's pretty easy. All right, so what's our slope?
Slope is 1.
1, right? There's an invisible number there, and it's 1.
Yeah.
All right, and what's our y-intercept?
-1.
-1. -1.
Negative
-1.
1. Don't forget your signs. Good. All right. So from here, just gonna put.
It would
1.
be 1, 1, and
You are so
wait.
far.
Actually, no. It's
Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I know you were smart, but I am technologically hampered here.
never mind. Never mind. I'm
I
wrong.
laugh about everything.
Gosh, come
All
on.
right. So what are our answers? Oh, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay. It should be like
It's 1.
1, 0,
Uh-huh.
and then 2, 1.
21. Is that what we got?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got that too.
Sir.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Foolish,
Oh,
foolish.
okay.
So do we feel
No.
good about this one? This is pretty easy.
Yes. Pretty
Alright.
easy.
And then remember, tomorrow is just going to be elimination and substitution, which I'm sure y'all remember.
Wait. Are we meeting again tomorrow?
I haven't quite decided. I need to finish working on y'all's schedule, and I will post in Teams when I figure that out. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So are we good and happy and we understand things?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
All right. I will post the inked notes if you missed anything. That's all I've got. All right. Do y'all have any questions about any other math things that we've been doing?
Oh,
Not
when were
really.
we supposed to go back?
When are you supposed to go back? So in theory, I think it's been pushed to April 8th-ish right now. And you'll probably have a couple e-learning days then. But remember, you have spring break next week. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
I think it'll be a couple of e-learning days and you'll go back somewhere. But you never really know. So, like, I don't know. Make sure you have enough people to possibly do this a little bit longer. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay? All right, and remember, you can always message me if you have any math questions. I will help you. And I will continue in the grade book, okay?
Oh wait, something happened on the when I was doing the math quiz yesterday. It wasn't letting me upload the file.